Look at this crew.
How
was it?
You want me to say it on the phone?
We got some burgers with raw cheddar. Gonna climb about 1,300 feet to the summit of this baby.
J like the letter, I'm making several waves. I know the mission the same. I made a splash, now all of my passes.
This is how I start most of my days. Come outside, get a little morning sunlight. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Eric. I am a content creator, hybrid athlete, training for the 2025 CrossFit Games in my age group. Former endurance athlete. I still enjoy doing endurance training. I do Leadville each year. I'm an avid mountain biker. I'm planning to do the full Leadville race series in 2026, all of the runs and all of the bikes. Today is going to be a full day in the life. So the conversations I'm having, the brands that I'm creating content for, the wellness activities that I'm doing each day, the conversations I'm having with people. Today's going to start out with a hike with the founder of Ketone IQ, Michael Brandt, and a few of my other friends, several of them investors in Ketone IQ. And then I am going to go mountain biking this afternoon. I'll have calls throughout the day with various brands that I work with or brands that are looking to work with me. So I want to share some of the behind the scenes of the business side of what I do. And then we'll have a big contrast therapy session tonight. There's people that come here every single night, friends and new friends, to do contrast therapy with us at Muscle Mountain, going from that hot Sisu sauna into that cold ice barrel. So hope you guys like this behind the scenes of what a typical day in the life looks like when I'm here in Denver, Colorado. This is what a typical conversation with my friends looks like right here. This is my friend Bobby. He's supposed to come on our hike today, but look at this. He says he twisted his ankle. He's retiring from running. And I'm just like gonna have to trade you in for a 22-year-old friend. He's 25, he's falling apart. These goddamn runners. I'm telling you, man, mountain biking, CrossFit, that's where it's at, so you don't constantly get it.
Like the letter, I'm making several waves. I know the mission the same. I made a splash, now all of my passes last like running a race.
You ready, dog?
Let's do this. Oh, coming in the Defender.
I know, right? Isn't that car
like
sick?
it.
How are you? Good
Michael, what's up, brother? I love that car. Is that yours, Justin? Yeah. How are you, bro? Nice to meet in person.
Yes. Oh, you guys haven't met in person yet?
Race down the parking lot.
Yeah.
When I saw your marathon time, I was like, oh, geez, I'm around savage.
Michael's fast.
Go. Also, I love that. I think I saw it yesterday, content like third coffee of the day. Like, I love it. Excited. How are you, Sarah?
Big wave. Hey, big wave.
Big golden retriever energy today. How are you? Oh, you going weight vest? Oh no, a water pack.
You don't need that.
Yeah, you don't. Probably.
Here, get this shot. Get this shot.
Yeah, got you.
I love those shorts.
Oh, you're hardcore. You are hardcore.
Over.
How many ketones are you going to do on this hike?
Fanny pack, that's
At
like
least 2.
Yeah.
Maybe 4.
Hills, pay the bills.
Let's go, baby.
But I'm going to do a High Rocks in December, and so I want to figure out
Which high rocks you doing?
running shoe, LA or Anaheim.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. You're doing it with
solo?
Jack?
Are you doing solo or
Solo.
double? Nice.
Bro.
I'm doing it with Jack. Solo's fun. It's
I
hard.
gotta just start running. CrossFit is easy. It like transitions easy, but
Yeah.
like for everyone, I almost got to go for that 4:59 mile.
Do compromise running. We did a great workout yesterday. It was 5 rounds for time, 400-meter run, 40 double unders, 3 rope climbs, 15 burpees
I might
into the
do that
run.
today.
Like the burpees into the run is
Yeah.
what you want to practice because
Right,
it's just like
exactly.
running with a high heart rate.
Which is good because that's CrossFit, but we
It
do
is.
400 meters or
Yeah.
800, not like a 1K over and over and over.
Yeah.
Like it's like 5 miles a run.
Yeah.
Very
These are the new speed lens.
Oh, those are sick.
I
So
think
those are like
Can you
legit
get me
running
a pair?
shoes.
Can you get me a pair?
Yeah, can I see your credit card real quick?
Yeah. Get me a pair?
Yeah, they're great for endurance. You're probably going to need 2 of these today if you want to hang with me.
Yeah, I'll take those.
Nice.
Take all the help I can get.
Yeah, he's going to need it. Good to see you, dude.
What's up, buddy?
How are you? How you feeling?
I'm good.
Post Leadville.
I'm good.
Body's recovered, nervous system recovered.
Nervous system still needs about 10%.
Yeah. Dude, isn't it crazy how long it takes to recover from something like
I think
that?
it's gonna take a long time to get that 10% back.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like
The first like 3 or 4 days after Leadville hanging with you, I could tell you were more somber than you usually are. You
Yeah.
could tell your energy was just like down a
It's
bit.
still down.
Yeah.
It's still down, but now it's higher. We got
Yeah.
What's up, baby?
Leadville
2024.
that energy, baby.
Dude, 23 hours at Leadville. Such a stud move.
Dude, you look like an ultra marathoner.
I do.
You look like the private equity bro.
Is that
He was born.
I don't know.
On a Tuesday, like, how should I feel about that? I'm a mountain biker now, and high rocks.
Are you getting it?
CrossFit.
Are you getting it? Yeah. Team S works?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Doing high rocks too?
I don't know.
I bet he couldn't do a 7-day darkness retreat.
That sounds
We're just going all out.
All right, gang, let's do this.
Boom.
Headed up Mount Morrison. This hike is 1.7 miles up, 2,000 feet to the summit, about 8,000 feet. And we'll be looking down at Red Rocks the entire time. Look at this crew. And we got America's newest ultra runner right here.
Newest ultra runner.
Yeah, Sarah's bought 12 pairs of shoes in the last week.
Are you getting ready for an ultra?
Yeah. She just bought 2 in the last 10 minutes.
I'm a runner for the shoes.
Swaggy.
I'm in it for the shoes and the ketones. Tracksmith, holler at me. Okay, all hands in. No, let's say Michael Brandt.
1, 2, 3.
Michael Brandt!
Yo!
All right, we got Bear Creek Canyon on one side down here, and then we got Red Rocks Amphitheater down here on the other side. Look at that, so beautiful.
I think the thing you learn are 2 things. If you dedicate yourself to a goal and you really dedicate yourself, like no concessions, sacrifice, it's amazing what you can get your body to do. That's the first thing you learn. And the second thing you learn is like, there's no replacement for the work. There's like no hiding from it.
Yeah.
So you want to hide from the work and you show up on game day, you're gonna really suffer. You don't hide from the work, you show up on game day, you're gonna suffer, just not as bad.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
You don't rise to the occasion, you fall to your training.
So just work on it.
Yeah,
Work
I
on
love
it,
it.
and it'll feel a lot better when you get there on game day.
And the benefit of setting a peak in a mountain and just going for it,
Yep.
right? Who you become
Yeah.
along the way.
Yeah, just rip the Band-Aid off, you know? I ran a half marathon and you just go for a 100-mile ultra.
Hey, you can do it.
This is how you
Put
do
in the work.
anything in life. Just
Love
rip,
it.
rip the Band-Aid off.
All
Proud
in,
of you,
baby.
brother.
I wouldn't even go all the way to the top. It's just like a layer of smog up there. Nothing to see.
Don't say that, E.
Go get it, baby. You're almost there, dude. You're crushing it. Hell yeah, brother. How'd you do, baby?
Yeah, it's really
Ketone IQ? Nice.
that was. If it's within
114, 3.5 miles. That was so much fun. What a great way to start the day. We're gonna go home now, refuel.
If I had to guess, I probably did like a 7:41 mile, which is honestly pretty good. And then my Hokas are my speed shoes, so I PR basically every time I run. Till next time.
You want my favorite famous smoothie before you leave, Michael? Oh, yeah. Usually take my morning supplements now too with a meal. I found that some of these supplements go down a little bit better when I have it with some food. So here's what my stack has been lately. I'm doing a bunch of momentous supplements. They're creatine, they're omega-3s. I do Armra Colostrum. I like this Performance Revival that has some cacao in it, a little boost of energy from it. Alpha GPC, nootropic. I love Timeline Nutrition for cellular health. And then I either do this, the male optimization from Ancestral Supplements, or the beef liver from Ancestral Supplements. Beam is what I'm doing at night. And then sometimes I take this too, berberine. I was prescribed this by blokes from my blood work. They said berberine would help with cortisol, so been taking that as well. This is from Row Nutrition. And then for a multivitamin, I have the packets based on my blood work from blokes based on my deficiencies. Another little fun fact, we always have music going. I like having a vibe at the house. We have Sauna speakers all throughout the house, so there's literally always music going. And sometimes at night, I forget to turn it off, and then I wake up in the morning and I walk down the stairs, and it kind of startles me first thing in the morning.
How
was it?
A delivery?
Right?
Here you go.
You're gonna give me your phone?
Oh shit, your phone's inside of there.
How was it?
It was good.
Steep, right? Fun though?
A lot harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, dude.
What is this? This is delicious.
Yeah, blueberries, banana, momentous, protein, coconut, peanut butter,
Question.
milk, banana. That's it.
Question. Can I take some calls here?
Yeah.
I don't have enough time to get home.
Come on in. Come co-work. These for me have been first, like partnering with people where it's more than just money. Like I can add more value than just writing a check. Like I want to know that I can add value leveraging either my connections, my audience, my skill set, my ability to help them build their brand. So, that's why I generally am investing in these wellness companies, because that is where I have the most knowledge, where I have the most reach, where I have the most connections. So that's one of the first things. The second is, if you have, let's say, 250 grand to invest in risky investments, like spread it out amongst a bunch of them. I'll take that 250 and I'll put 25 in 10 companies rather than just like betting on one, especially at an early stage. So like, Series A and earlier, they're risky. Even if they're raising their Series A, like it seems like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a home run, but I've seen so many companies, Series A, Series B, where, they still don't end up making it. So, know that some of them are not going to make it, and you're hoping that, 1 to 3 of them are the ones that really pay for all the other ones that you're investing in. It's always best to invest in people who've already done it before. It's best to invest in people who have a really clear roadmap of who could potentially acquire them, because, it's very unlikely that they're going to go public unless you're investing in technology. But, in this space, in like CPG, generally, the way you're going to get your money back is if they sell to a larger company or they sell to private equity. So, now I'm always thinking about that, like who would be a potential acquirer of this company, and does the founder have connections, and have they started conversations already with the potential acquirer, because that's how you're going to get a return on your investment. They're generally longer term, like 5 years, 7 years is kind of the timeline to expect to either for them to go belly up or to be sold. And then the two things I'm looking for most are customer acquisition costs and, what is their growth trajectory look like? A lot of these companies aren't profitable when you're investing in them at an early stage. So it's just understanding, okay, they're spending $4 and they're making $8, and they can continue doing that, and it's a sticky product where people are subscribing. It's 80% of the customers are coming back and buying it again the next month. So I like investing in those types of companies. And then the other thing is like companies where like it makes you feel a certain way, or like leads to a certain behavior, like Beam Dream, for example. Like every single month I, subscribe to Beam Dream because it helps me sleep better. NeuroGum, like I feel a certain way when I chew NeuroGum because of the caffeine, L-theanine, and B vitamins in it. So like things where there's like 100% a feeling associated, because then people they're on subscription with it, they're addicted to it. What's up, dude? How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Run is a suffer fest. I would put it at like 80% suffer, 20% fun. All right, just finished most of my calls for the morning. I typically do calls, meetings from about 10:30 until 1 p.m. every day. I like scheduling them after my morning workout just because I feel like that's when I have the most mental clarity, energy, and I can just show up with the best version of myself for others. Now I'm gonna go for a mountain bike ride. My buddy Ty's coming over here. He's just getting into mountain biking, so I'm gonna take him on Green Mountain right from the house. Another thing that's so convenient about the house is just the access to all the trails for mountain biking. We can just go right from the garage to the summit of the mountain. So I'm gonna go for about a 90-minute ride. And then I have a few more calls this afternoon. I like doing another block of calls after that afternoon mountain bike ride. So I'll have some calls from about 3 until 5. It's also when I'll typically schedule podcasts. And then 5 o'clock, that's when people start coming over to do contrast therapy. We usually have a mix of anywhere from 5 to 10 people, different people that come over. Whenever someone asks to meet up with me, I invite them to come over and sauna at the house. So that is my meeting ground, is inside the sauna. I feel like that's where I have the best conversations with people. It's a captive environment. The heat is just continually boosting your endorphins. So yeah, I've had some of the best conversations of my life in the sauna. So that's where I take most of my in-person meetings. So gonna head off mountain biking. This is what's happening in the backyard right now. We got our buddy Justin here taking some calls from the backyard. It is just an absolutely beautiful day in Colorado. So we're going mountain biking right over to Green Mountain over here when we go. And then if I'm feeling ambitious, I may ride down here as well, down at Bear Creek Lake Park.
Costco.com sells $300 million of gold every month. They sell it at spot, allow you to buy it on a credit card, and pay no tax. So you get the points of your credit card, and you get to buy the gold coin at spot.
It's such a hack.
Such a fucking hack. Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, it fits you great. Hell yeah. Let's go. Getting the boys swagged out. Clubs, you know, if you're a golfer, you always have the golf clubs in. Yeah, this right here is the treasure chest. That's the treasure chest.
Oh my god. Jesus.
All right, so you definitely want these new potato chips.
The Vandies are quite nice.
Take a couple of those babies.
2 of these.
Yep, and then take some masa. These are the Cool Ranch Dorito type ones. And then here's regular flavor.
It's the best on the planet. This is the Hinman. I'll take 2 of each.
Awesome.
Well, 2 of these and 1.
Awesome.
Thank you, E.
You're so welcome. I love you, dude.
Love you more, man.
Newest Colorado mountain biker right here, riding Bickle's bike.
It happens.
He's buying an S-Works
Before you know
Epic
it,
this week though.
It's unbelievable. You just wake up one day and you're like, shit.
I'm a mountain biker now.
Sounds great. Let's get a mountain bike.
Yeah, they ain't cheap. All right, gonna take the new one today. S-Works Epic 8. Been loving this bike. The suspension on it is just insane. It's so plush, but also handles like a Ferrari. Yeah, subculture.
Those guys are so nice.
They're
dude.
so nice. I just love that every single time we go there, they're so accommodating, just fix the bikes on the spot. They've always been so kind to me. This trailhead is literally 1 mile from the house. So convenient. We are headed up Green Mountain now. Gonna climb about 1,300 feet to the summit of this baby. We got Ty out there on the bike today, living his best life, turning him into a mountain biker. All right, here's where we're going. Rooney Valley Trail, climbing this baby up here to the top. Gonna have some epic views. This is where we hiked this morning, right there, Mount Morrison, Red Rocks Amphitheater. Everything is so close here. So awesome. Look at these views, right from the house. Can't beat it, baby. No big deal.
It's fun being a beginner again.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Good work, dude.
Woo!
Fun, right?
Oh, so much fun.
Yeah, these trails are super flowy, but enough like rocks in them. You gotta be on
You
it.
gotta be on your game.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much fun, dude.
Hell yeah. We got another climb. This is the brunt of the climb right now.
Yep.
And then we bomb down this gravel road. And if you have time, we'll do another little climb called Box of Rocks. He's crushing it. So what I love so much about mountain biking is it combines so many different things to produce flow state. It combines skill, risk, your heart rate being elevated, being outside, and you have to be completely in the moment. And I feel like in today's day and age, we're losing our ability to be in the present moment and to focus on one thing at a time, just because we have access to so many different things. We have so many distractions with our phones. I always feel so present after hitting a mountain bike ride. It's one of the reasons why I love doing it. Got my buddy Ty out here. He's crushing it. What a beautiful day.
Yeah, baby.
Let's go. Good climb, right? Gets the heart rate up.
Oh my God. That's a different type of fitness, man.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta go anaerobic sometimes.
Yeah,
It's like CrossFit fitness. All right, next trail we're riding, Box of Rocks. This is another little climb, 500 feet. This is exactly what it says. It is literally a box of rocks. It's very rocky, but fun. We just bombed this gravel road at like 45 miles per hour. Ty's taking it safe, which is probably smart. I don't take it all that safe. Ty's having the time of his life out here. We're coming around this corner here in a second. One of my favorite things in the world is treating people to a memorable experience. Sometimes it costs them an S-Works bike or a sauna. You know, I just can't help that, but let's go. He's crushing it. It's like his 5th mountain bike ride. Good work, dude. So fun, right?
It's heavy.
So on those rocks, those big rocks like that, you gotta pull up a bit on your front tire just to get up and over them.
Where does the gear need to be?
Low, super low on that. I mean, your first gear, like the lowest gear you have. Yeah, as easy as you can get it. And then, yeah, you'll get better with the technicality of it. It's, you know, just like low speed handling skills on those. But like Moab, that's all that right there. It's all just like super uphill, punchy climbs, big rock ledges that you're going up, and yeah, you just got to go like anaerobic and then take a break, anaerobic, take a break, and it becomes like very skill based. How you doing? Have a great ride.
Hi. When you're going uphill,
yeah,
putting it low enough gear, but like not falling back.
Yeah.
Like your back wheel not spinning out.
Yeah, you got to be on the back of your tire, and the geometry of the bike makes a ton of difference. You may be a little too small for that bike. A smaller bike might aid you well where your center of gravity is better, but you can't get up out of the saddle. Like, you need a lot of pressure on your back wheel for those steep climbs. So you're always making sure that you're either seated on those climbs. I'm towards the back of my seat when I'm doing those.
Yep.
You're not gonna go over backwards. So yeah, you wanna be towards the back. And if you do stand, you gotta keep your weight over that back tire. All right, we're at the summit, Green Mountain. It's Mount Evans in the distance. Long's way over there. I love riding this trail. It's so convenient, right from the house. And I am obsessed with this new bike that I got. It's so fun to ride, it's so fast. Also, these views in Colorado, they just don't get old. That was so much fun. All right, back at the house. The stats on that were 15 miles, 223 average watts. Normalized power was like 265. Normalized power as pedaling power. There's obviously a lot of coasting when you are mountain biking. Average heart rate 129. I think my max heart rate was like 140. That's the zone I like to be in. That's zone 2 right there, baby. 130 heart rate, about 220 to 230 watts on a mountain bike. On a road bike, that would equate to the normalized power, closer to 260 watts. About an hour and 20-minute ride. I can do that day in and day out and feel good. That is what I love so much about mountain biking, is every day when I do it, I enjoy it after, and I feel like not only do I get the aerobic training out of it, but I also get some active recovery. It's not like running where it's high impact. You know, if I ran for an hour and 20 minutes, I would feel pretty banged up the next day. Everyday biking, I feel damn good the next day. I can't wait to do it again. And that is why I bike so often, because I get to check all of those different boxes with biking. And mountain biking, man, you're just covering so much ground in nature. It's so rewarding, just clicking off the miles, seeing the amazing views. So day in and day out, baby, the mountain bike. All right, 15-mile ride. What'd you think of that? He's tired.
You made a man out of me.
I made a man out of him.
Woo! That's a workout, baby.
Sure is.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's about 2,000 feet of climbing. Here's what a lot of my day looks like. Just breaking down boxes. Good problem to have. Gotta keep Muscle Mountain stocked with good stuff. These right here, by the way, Vandy chips. Unbelievable, from these guys, Masa. We have this little grab and go area that we keep fully stocked for people when they come to the house. We got a power lift fridge right here, and then in here we got all sorts of Element. These sparkling waters, they're so damn good. We got Numas in there, we got some Hives in there, some waters, and then just lots of electrolytes for people to grab. And then this whole area is for when people come over to Sauna. They get to grab whatever they want in this little grab and go area. So tonight, my buddy Jake Boley's coming over. He just opened a running store, or a shoe store, I should say, in Austin, Texas. So excited to hear about the build out, how it's going, when it's going to be opening. He does shoe reviews online. He's one of the thought leaders in shoe reviews. So he'll be here in just a little bit. We're going to do some contrast therapy, and then we will be grilling up some steaks, baby. So after my bike ride, if I don't have a bunch of calls, which today I did not have any calls after my ride, I'll usually answer a bunch of messages. I like to bunch them, so I'll go through social media, emails, text messages, just get back to a lot of those messages. I like doing it outside so I can get in a little bit of sunlight in the afternoon. And yeah, that's one of my work blocks. So I generally have work blocks from about 10:30 in the morning until 1 or 1:30, and then I'm usually biking from 1:30 until about 3, and from 3 until 5 until people come here for contrast therapy. That's generally when I am answering messages or taking calls, doing podcasts, and then all in-person meetings, they happen in the sauna. When someone reaches out to me asking to meet up, or someone's flying in, I always invite people to come in sauna. I feel like that's the best place to have captive conversations, and I'm gonna sauna every single day, so I enjoy doing that with other people. So I think of it as multitasking without multitasking. I'm able to get the benefits of sauna while also getting the benefits of community and the benefits of meeting new people and having really good conversations. So that's why I structure my days in that way. This is my friend Jake. He's a little awkward on camera, so don't really mind him.
Hello. Is it time to sauna?
Yeah, that's a sauna. Don't look at my bike though. Just don't look at my bike.
Don't look at your bike?
Don't look at my bike.
Why?
Yeah. 'Cause I don't want you to
I can't touch your things.
have weird thoughts,
I'm gonna cancel on this fucking vlog, I swear.
What's new? How's the store coming? You're opening a store in Austin, right?
I'm opening up a shoe store in Austin. Yeah, 8 brands have committed.
Sick.
So, and it's decently sized brands.
That's
I can't
amazing.
share who just yet, but
Yeah.
brands where you're like, oh shit, they're big.
That's awesome. Where in Austin is it?
Not sure. I'm looking around south first in South Congress.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much foot traffic I'll realistically need, because if it's the only store in the area that sells these types of shoes, then I think people would make it a little bit more of a destination.
Cool.
So we'll see.
Dude, that's awesome.
Think about it as being the fitness fleet feet. That's how I'm kind of looking at it.
Love it. So functional fitness, shoes for functional fitness.
Yeah, barefoot shoes, cross training shoes, all the smaller brands, but then also the big brands, and then weightlifting shoes. Where do you go to realistically try on most of those models? 90% of them.
Hell yeah.
Besides the big training shoes that Dick's carries and stuff. So the idea is to do that and then build a squat rack and deadlift platform in store so you can physically test these shoes you want to train in and wear. The whole barefoot shoe section will have different areas where I want to have gravel and mulch down. You can see what they actually feel like on your feet. So if you're into barefoot shoes, you can also feel that out and acclimate outside of just the gym and training aspect. So it'll be cool.
That's
the goal
so
is to make it more of an experience tied in with the expertise of the content that I do now. And then just build a dope shopping experience that's, rooted in small brand, small biz.
Jake has a YouTube channel, That Fit Friend. If I knew how to link stuff in YouTube, I'd do it. But what is it, That Fit Friend?
Yeah, you can just look up That Fit Friend.
Just search for it on YouTube.
You'll see my mug talking about shoes. And if you ever have questions about shoes, let me know.
So hot.
4 years.
4 years. We've been
4
living
year
together
anniversary.
since the day that we met.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we're the coolest.
What do you think? What do you think is the reason why we're so compatible, baby?
I just think we're both so funny, so understanding, so empathetic. We really have a lot in common, as much as we don't have in common.
That's true. You think Jake will ever find his special someone? You taking notes, Jake?
Do you want to know what I think? I think that Jake already knows who his special someone
Really?
is.
Yeah, who's that?
Do you want me to say it on film? This is going to be a vlog.
Yeah, who is that?
Nikki Copeland.
Oh!
My best friend, formerly known as Jake's former lover, and maybe future lover. Put that on the vlog.
All right, this is the third round right now. It's so hot in here. This new sauna, the crew cabin from Sea Soup, absolutely cranks. Gonna jump in the cold for one more quick little dip, 30 seconds, and then it is on to grilling some steaks tonight. Basically steak night every night, sauna night every night. These are two things that I do every single day, just like workouts. So workouts, steaks at night, sauna, 3 commonalities that happen pretty much day in and day out. Good little squad today. We got Jake, we got Sarah joining in. All right, we got the smoker fired up. Gonna let this baby heat up to about 4 hundo before we put the steaks on. And we are gonna go for a walk with Ms. Sarah, Blaze's favorite time of day right now. Do you ever miss the loft?
I do miss the loft.
Yeah, loft was fun.
Yeah.
Rhino was fun. Where are we walking, Miss Blaze?
Cul-de-sac.
cul-de-sac hike. Let's go.
Yeah, we call these cul-de-sac hikes. We just let Blaze take us wherever she wants to go. Just don't be in our yard. Hey, don't be in our yard. Go be in the neighbor's yard so it doesn't ruin our grass. No, no, no. Don't be there, don't be there.
Yeah.
Best time of the day, huh, bud? All right, here is what is for dinner tonight and what is for dinner most nights. So this is a Wagyu New York strip from Edwards Meat Market, one of my favorite meat markets. And then we're gonna do some burgers. When we do Wagyu, Sarah and I like to split it just because it's pretty hearty with all of that marbleized fat in there. And then we'll each do a burger. I'll do a giant burger and she'll do a little patty. And then I will put some beef tallow on the strip along with this steak rub right here, which I get on Amazon. It's really good. We're gonna smoke this for until the internal temperature is like 123. The burgers I usually do like 5 or 6 minutes on each side, same thing. Just looking for an internal temperature of 123. And then off to the races, baby. They taste so good on the Yoder smoker. All right, so I gotta be honest, it is kind of hard to screw up steaks, burgers, chicken, any of these if you have the temperature probe in it. The temperature probe is such a game changer. So I got the temperature probe in the steaks. The burgers I can kind of do more based on feel, but the steaks I always put the temperature probe in and cook it to an internal temp of about 123, and then I'll wrap it in some tin foil and just let it rest for about 5 minutes and then chop her up. All right, dinner's almost ready. We're gonna devour these steaks. They're gonna be so damn good. After dinner, usually we'll take Blaze for another walk and then just kind of chill out here on the patio. We have this cool little area with a retractable TV. Watch some YouTube, try and learn something for the last little bit before we wind down and hit the hay. So that's a typical day in the life. Action-packed up until about 7:30, and then it's just a chill, get ready for the next day. Rinse and repeat, baby. Lots of workouts, lots of great conversations, lots of great people. Outside a ton of the day. I love being outside. That is my recipe for a perfect day. And you know, I think the takeaway is figuring out what your recipe is for a perfect day. Your environment is such a key dictator of your reality. I realized that when I was living in Syracuse, New York, and didn't have access to the sun being out all the time in the mountains to go mountain biking, and there weren't as many adventure-based friends. And being here in Denver, this environment attracts a lot of people that enjoy being outside. So that's why it's been so easy for me to find an amazing friend group here and do the types of activities that I do every single day. So yeah, structuring your day in an environment where you really thrive. Cheers, guys. All right, here's what we got. We got some burgers with raw cheddar. We got the Wagyu New York strip. Let's cut these babies and see how good they look. Let's go, Blaze. Come on. She's so excited. You're so excited, huh, Blazy? All right, let's see.
Spoiler alert, the chef always does amazing.
Chef always does amazing. Got this fancy knife from my parents on the recommendation of Sarah for my birthday this year. All right, here we go. Oh, baby, look at that. So good. Blade gets the bite. Another win for the chef.